checking to see if we can be heard. Alrighty. And should be live right now. Can I be heard? Is my voice coming through? Alright. It looks like it. Welcome, welcome. We are playing Okami. A personal favorite game of mine. I quite enjoyed this one for a bit. We're just watching the intro right now. Seeing if anybody decides to come in. This should be a lot of fun here. Alrighty. Yes. Oh. Once a few people get in here, I'll go ahead and start the game for us. See if any of my friends want to show up. Absolutely looking forward to this. Gonna see if anyone gets in here. I don't expect a big turnout today, to be honest. I just kind of randomly went live, just feeling like it. Just kind of wanted to share this game with some people. Alrighty. Let's get to it. A new game for us. Long, long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet bird was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on the necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village, and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior, Nagi, attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. Stood bravely before the ice, valiantly, left nary a scratch from the intense battle. Are we good? Are we connected? Am I coming in? Okay, seems like it. Dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf, that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt toward Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying head, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow. But Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all his strength into his sacred and battered channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms. He leapt ferociously towards Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome head separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off into slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukiyomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki Village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. Wood Spirit, Sakuya. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such a calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your bright divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Okami, Amaterasu. Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the Savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Sniff. Amaterasu, Gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and beautiful country of Nippon, but never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. Eh? What is this? Has something stolen its way into my rope? Ho ho ho! Oh hee hee hee! Phew! What on earth? You again? Ow, ow, ow! Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug, I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isu. Wandering artist Isu. I'll show you just how great I am at it, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's with you, Furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. Actually, you look kinda familiar. I got it. You look just like that statue of Shiranui. Whoa, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the great Isin. Don't make me use my prized sword, Dankomaru, against you. What's that growling sound? And why is it so dark anyway? Oh, great God, Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The trees return to normal, huh? That Sakuya girl sure said some weird stuff. The villagers' spirits are being kept inside the fruit? That's the fruit. That girl said that. If you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. So, welcome to Okami. I've played this game. Oh, I've got an awfully quiet. It got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the right. Oh, I'm not gonna read this. Boy, you really look so helpless. You sure you're gonna be okay? So, welcome to Okami. I personally love this game. I have an itch to play it, but not just play it. I wanted to share this with other people. This is a beautiful game, and I kind of feel people have forgotten about it a little bit. It's a cult classic. It has a huge fan base, and the game's absolutely gorgeous, and it has a bark button. What's not to love? Hold on. That's an origin mirror. They say once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. Well, to put it shortly, you can... Oh, yeah. We're going to go ahead and save. And I'm going to go ahead and save over my old file. I was just making sure the game was working. Okay. This game is beautiful, and... Oh, more talking. Look at all those pots just waiting to be broken. If you bust them, there might be something good inside. Yes, I'm not reading the actual instructions. I'm going to now start just ignoring a lot of the tutorial. Oh, wow, I forgot this game is inverted. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna fix something here. There we go. The game has inverted camera controls and it's going to annoy me. Oh, that's so much better. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay, this is another... He's basically just teaching me how to double jump. Or wall hike. Alright. So I am going to be talking kind of quiet today. Makes this a nice, relaxing, soothing experience, fitting the beautiful game we're playing. I got an item. This restores 3 units of soul. It's a yeah. This should be hard. Amaterasu, was it? That's kind of long. Mind if I call you Ami? Listen, Ami, ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. Just watch. It'd take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Alright, nice, huh? Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of many brush techniques that use divine power. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I've practiced really hard just to master this one technique, but there are 13. Each one is a power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split into 3 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but God or no God, how could anyone have the power to master all 13? River of the Heavens. The River of the Heavens. They mean the fabled Stardust River? But I sure don't see anything like that around here. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? Oh no. There's no river. What do I do? I have to go this way. I'm gonna stop doing that now. Let's just enjoy how beautiful this game is. Wow, look at the stars twinkle. I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey look, are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me? There's one missing. Guess I'll just have to draw the missing star. Bah! Looks like I'm not ready to draw missing stars. And now I'm going to control this. I sure spent a lot of time, spent a heck of a lot of time practicing that. Mumble mumble. Okay, now to use our inner Bob Ross. We're just gonna put a happy little star here. Now, just remember, there are no mistakes, only happy accidents. I'm going to quote Bob Ross. I think that's probably going to get old eventually, but I'll do it as many times as I can. Why, if it isn't our mother Amaterasu, I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Okami, god of restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dry riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. Wow, that was Yumigami, the god of rejuvenation? Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? That would mean you were as good as a brush as yours truly. Nah, it couldn't be true. Who else could master this incredible god technique? Wonder if drawing some stardust would get that river flowing again. Nah, it's one thing to fix a bridge, but fixing a starry river? There's no way you could pull a stunt like that. Oh, you'll see. You'll see. Whoa, a river of stardust. So this really must be the river of the heavens. But what I really want to know is, who the heck drew that darn thing? Just gonna dog paddle across the river here. And bark bark. You obtain an astral pouch. Okay, so what this does is you gain like food and it gives you health if you drop to 0. Like so. And yes, it'll do that every time I pick up a new food item, I think. One thing I like is, I guess, you move how the flowers that come behind you. Like I said, this game is absolutely beautiful, and it has not aged a day. It's still just as gorgeous as any time. Like, it still holds up. Look at this. Nope, stray bead. Okay, that's a collectible item in the game, and I don't know if I've ever actually collected all of them. Now that I think about it. I must have. Back in the day, I played a lot of this game. Yeah, we're not gonna... Hey, Goblin, what's up? Haven't seen you in a while. I'm being a little quiet today. Adds to the atmosphere. Just because I'm in an apartment, I don't want to wake up my neighbors. But I just felt like kind of streaming. Felt like playing this game again. How have you been, buddy? I've been good. That's good to hear, man. This is going to be a very relaxing... Oh, it is. It is good to see you, too. This is going to be a very relaxing, very fun stream. And I'm going to do my Bob Ross moment again here. Is this the legendary shrine? We must be in the cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the white wolf Shiranui. First the River of Heavens, and now this place? Where the heck are we, Furball? Boy, this place is a wreck. See, that sword is in really bad shape. The gods sure didn't do much to protect this place. Well, I'm gonna put a happy little sword here. There we go, just like Bob Ross, right? There we go. Now, beat the devil out of it. That really was your brushwork all this time. It's good to see you too, Goblin. It's been too long. How'd you get so good exactly? Who are you anyway? Hey, there's an other constellation. This one looks like a... Alright. Time to put another happy little star right there. Well, if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. It's been a long time, but With all of these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to ancient heroes. If there's anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I'm at your service. Make good use of this sword, as it was designed to conquer evil. I don't expect a big turnout tonight. I didn't really advertise this at all. I just kind of impromptu stream. Hey, that was the god Tachigami, master of the power slash technique. Wait a minute. If you're getting all these powers, then you're just like that Shiranui. You know, the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi. When Shiranui died, the wolf's power was split into the 13 brush gods. This is crazy. Shiranui and Nagi, it's just like the legend. Well, anyway, I've never seen this power slash technique myself. How about showing your stuff off on that boulder over there? Let me see you slice it in half by drawing a single line. You won't believe it until I see it. And then, yep. Slash. Wow. I didn't think you had it in you, Furball. I'm not even in the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself. Hey, Furball? Amaterasu? I've made up my mind. If you're Shiranui Reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you! It's no use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. But enough about me. Now that you've mastered the power slash, you can cut down that thing Sakuya was talking about. Let's go back and give it a shot. You probably have no idea what's going on. Game just started. I literally just woke up a few minutes ago. And yes, I can do that. I love that power. What the? Where'd they come from? Whatever. Draw first, ask questions later, right? You know that divine instrument you have on your back? Well, okay, it's giving me instructions. So, I can kill them right now by doing this, but if I wait until then, I get this little item which I use later. Those demon fangs will come into hand later. So how's it been, Goblin? You writing still? Are you still writing these days? We are moving down. Okay. Now taking a break, I gotcha. Okay, gonna restore some health basically. I guess I got damaged a little in that fight. This game is absolutely beautiful. This is one that gets the creative juices flowing. I was actually going to try and do NaNoWriMo this year. I actually have something planned out. I'm going to start right at the end of Halloween. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, thanks, man. Alright. I am a dog, and I have a bark button. That's right, I can bark anytime I want. Isn't that impressive? Okay. Gonna cut down this. Alright, I restored the village. Wow, the village has been restored. Sakia came through big time. She really was protecting the village, but I sure wish I could have spent some more time in her kimono. Yes, he was sleeping in her kimono when we first met him. If you know what I mean. But seriously, with monsters running around and all, this village could still be in danger. Let's go see how they're all doing down there. I think you would like this game, Goblin. If you like Legend of Zelda, you'll probably love this game. For me, it has that same kind of feeling, adventure feeling that I get from the Zelda games, particularly the 3D ones mostly. What in the world? I don't remember there being a statue here. Well, whatever. Let's go talk to the villagers. Hey, there's a statue here too. It's like the villagers have turned to stone or something. Not again. That's not one of those smaller monsters. That's not one of those smaller monsters that are lurking about. Or like that's gotta belong to something much bigger. Let's hurry up and find somebody with a pulse around here. No good, this one's not moving. Everyone here was perfectly fine a few hours ago. There's definitely something strange going on around here. The villager is back, but what's up with the dark sky? Maybe it's dark outside the village too. Let's find some high ground so we can take a look. Alright. We're gonna move up here. There's definitely something strange going on. Let's find some high ground so we can take a look. This is bad. The sun's not even shining. It's as black as night as far as the eye can see. Not a single villager can move a muscle. Is it some kind of curse? Did a monster do this? It's not going to stay like this forever, is it? If only the sun were out to light our way. If you could draw a circle in the sky, we'd have ourselves a sun. But I guess that'd be impossible, even for a god like you. Maybe we better seek out another brush god for help. Of course, if you had that kind of power from the start, that'd be a different story. What the? Come to think of it, your name is Amaterasu. That's the name of the sun god. So it would follow that you had the sunrise technique from the start. With it, you could even turn night into day. Wow, you're no run-of-the-mill god, that's for sure. The flowing brush is like music from the heavens. That's a line from one of my grandfather's poems. He felt a skilled artist was like a musician of shape and color. Since you're such a great artist yourself, why don't we name your brushwork after that poem of his? It's called Celestial Brush. After all, your brush did bring out the sun. Well, let's get back to the village. We gotta see if the villagers are back to normal now. Who are you? Village Elder, Mr. Orange. A white wolf. Not the one who fought that terrible creature with Nagi. You couldn't possibly be this legendary Shiranui. No, it can't be. That story is 100 years old. Still, you look a lot like that statue of Shiranui. On the other hand, you don't look quite as smart. Whoa, no need to growl like that. Can you really understand what I'm saying? Well, I'm not one to mince words, I just state the facts. What's this sudden chill down my spine? Here they come, Furball. Those are the monsters that have been plaguing these lands. The moonsters, I'm going to call them moonsters from now on. They sneak into villages and cause all sorts of trouble. Step aside, Furball. This is a job for my trusty sword, Denkamaru. Yeah, use up all your power and lose your kind of cool-looking markings. Wow, you really get aggressive when you're mad, don't you? Hey, you got yourself some praise. And look, see how that dried up spring has been flowing again? That's because ridding an area of moonsters restores the god's power to the land. People call it divine intervention. The more you restore the land to its natural beauty, the more praise you'll get. It's the source of your power. Few people believe in gods these days, and that may weaken you, but if you try really hard, your true power just might shine through. But boy, there's sure been a lot of monsters around lately. That Mr. Orange you tossed around on the scared deck? Looks like he thinks you're a regular wolf. Seems the gods have grown so weak people can't see them anymore. Oh, anyway, I'll show you around the village. I have a feeling we're in for an epic adventure. This should be fun for a ball. Yes, I know. Explaining me how I can feed animals and use items. Like feed the birds. This gives me basically points that allow me to level up. There's a little what they call praise. Basically, there's a lot of ways to get it. Restoring nature, doing things for people, feeding animals. Ah, I feel it. I sense it. Foul beasts dwell in this place. Concentrate. Look hard. You see, right behind you now. There we go. Killing monsters. Killing monsters. Geralt of Rivia. Humans are not witness to such battles, but I saw it. The fight went on for exactly 19 seconds. Alrighty. I've had just about enough of this. I don't know if the stray dogs or monsters or what, but someone keeps messing up my crops. Going and digging holes will try. Okay. Telling me how to dig. Huh? A white wolf? Now that's just plain weird. Sure. Looks like a weak little bugger. Think you could beat my dog Hayabusa? Well, listen to this. There's this field my mama tends to, you see? Well, Hayabusa managed to dig up 9 turnips in a row. Even though my mama was chasing him around, there's actually 10 turnips in that field. Hayabusa figured to get all 10. So there is a little bit of an exploit here. I'm going to go ahead, dig up the first turnip. Basically, you gotta dig them all up without letting her hit me. Now there's a trick to this, I remember, and that's that she actually leaves you alone after a little while. Yep, she gets bored and goes away. And then she chases ya. We're doing it, we're doing it, we're doing it. Okay. Yeah, you're not gonna catch me, lady, don't worry. Thing is, though, I don't think you can leave this area. I might be wrong, you might be able to. I just never do. I was getting brave there for a second. Did it it reset. Okay. There she goes. She's leaving. Oh, I'm gonna get 2 of them. We are... Got her mad. And it's just going to continue on a bit. There is a timer to it from when she goes back, but there we go. Just one more. Yeah. We're gonna get it. Okay, gonna go get it now. Hey, that's the oddly shaped turnip Hayabusa and I have been looking for. That means you broke Hayabusa's record by digging up all 10 turnips. Gosh darn it. Fine, you better... Anyway, it actually feels good to have a goal to aim for. A white wolf, now that's a rare sight. Did you come down from the mountains to play with us? Well, you better be careful, dear. Lately some monsters have been attacking the village. Do you even know why who you're talking to, Grandma? This here's Shiranui Reborn. The wolf and I have it covered. These monsters are history. Well, if it's it... This one certainly resembles Shiranui, especially the nose. Well, I better get back to my work. Mumble, mumble. You listen to the ramblings of an old woman, are you? Well, I was doing the laundry, but then I was ready to dry it. I noticed my drying pole was gone. Whatever shall I do? And then I can do this. Put a happy little drying pole here. A new drying pole? Oh my, where did that come from? The gods must have answered my prayers. How wonderful. Time to dry the laundry. Well, I'm glad I was able to hang my laundry, but the sun seems to be so far away these days. Maybe it doesn't look all those monsters that are all lurking about. If only it would shine closer to my laundry, would dry in a second. And I can fix that. My word! The sun has suddenly drawn so close. My laundry will be bone dry in no time. First my pole and now this, well, the miracles never cease. Maybe I ought to make some cherry cakes to offer it to the sun. Come back tonight if you want some, too, Snowball. No one makes better cherry cakes. They're mouth-watering good. And we're going to continue. Well, what a fine-looking wolf. What's your name? Mine's Kushi. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sake Brewer Kushi. And I'm sorry if I mispronounce any of these names. I do my best. I'm not perfect. Working in the fields again, are ya? Yisun, are you and the wolf together? This is where I grow the rice for making my sake, you know? But I have to manage the harvest all on my own. It's hard work. Maybe you should have Susanoo give me a hand again this year. Oh, listen to me blabbering on. I just can't help chatting to you. Why, I mean, okay. You'll meet many people who want to talk to you. He's explaining that if there's a green triangle, they still have more to say. Susanoo is a neighbor of mine. He's a little unusual, but he goes around with a huge sword slung over his shoulder. He's always practicing with it. They say he's a direct descendant of the legendary hero Nagi. And he loves his sake too. He often pops around here to buy it. And he is basically Hercule. You'll see he is Hercule, Satan from Dragon Ball. I'm not lying. He basically is. Make sure to say hello when you see Susanoo. We could use a friend. I should think he's always on his own. Alright, let's go see Hercule. And yes, you'll see why I call him Hercule. She's always snoring like a bear. This is the home of the 2-bit middle-aged warrior Susanoo. He goes around claiming to be a descendant of Nagi. He's famous around here for his lineage, but he's awfully lazy and too off the wall to be a descendant of a legendary hero. Hey, is it just me or can you hear snoring from underneath this jug? I'm the greatest. Oh, Cushy, let's... Whoa, he looks like he ain't walking up anytime soon. He's out cold. Grunt. That didn't wake him up. Nothing will. Let's just leave him for a while and find something else to do. Okay. We did kind of come here early there. You're... I know that you can talk to the guy at the end of the village, I think. Heave. This is weird. My mind really... Wait. Sorry, give me just a second. I'm adjusting. My glass is here. This is weird. My mind really wants to shift this rock, but my body won't cooperate. It's like I'm made of lead. Could this be a case of demonic possession? I sure hope not. We're going to go beat up these guys. Yeah, I'm cutting your little shamisen there. And there he goes. It's been a while since I played this game. I love it. And we restored part of the thing. Part of the village. You accumulate praise, okay. Alright, he's going to teach me how to level up. And we're going to put the first into health. I'm kind of skipping his tutorials. I feel as light as a feather now. Sadly, that doesn't make it any easier to shift this boulder. Who went and blocked the only path out of here anyway? There's no way I can get back to the city now. Say, pup, your owner lives here in the village, right? So you must know that guy, Susanoo. Can you get him to come here? They say he's the descendant of the legendary hero Nagi. If anyone can do something about this rock, it's him. That's strange. It's a boulder. This boulder wasn't here before. Alright. We are going. Bark, bark. Bark. There we go. Bark. I just like having a bark button. If anyone's had dogs, they know this feeling. You're trying to sleep. It's just standing there. He wants to go outside. Anyway. What the? Huh? Okay, Hercule, let's go. Ah, I feel so well rested. I planned to meditate underground, but fell fast asleep. Huh? Who are you? And what business do you have with Susanoo, the greatest warrior ever? The great warrior Susanoo. Do even the beasts know of my great exploits now? Well, fine. I'm not looking for apprentices. I'm not doing the voices as extreme as I was on Phoenix Wright. I am not killing my voice like that. Go back to the mountains and play with your monkey friends. How dare a mangy mutt like you interrupt my meditation? Oh, it was absolutely ahead of its time. It was such a beautiful game. Get a load of this guy. All brawn and no brains. Quit messing around. Have you played it, Goblin? You snuck in here again. Quite bugging me, you bug. I told you, don't call me a bug. Come on, Ami. We're talking about... we're taking him with us. What do you think you're doing? Put me down this instant. What will the neighbors think? And we're going on a ride, Susanoo. Let's go. And now I'm going to hit the bark button as much as I can. The bark button truly is the greatest innovation of this game. Games didn't have bark buttons before this. You mangy mutt. You brought me all the way here just to test yourself against me. Then prepare to taste the wrath of my trusty blade. Tohenboku. I may mispronounce these names. I do apologize. Hold on a minute. You're the legendary Susanoo. Yep. None other than Susanoo, the greatest warrior who ever lived. And by the way, never interrupt warriors engaged in battle. But I've got a favor to ask. This huge boulder's blocking the path. It's really getting in my way. Can't you do something about it? What? Come on, please. I mean, you are Nagi's descendant, aren't you? Surely one stone's not so much for your mighty skills, right? Oh, it's certainly not beyond my ability. Really? Great. Okay then, no time like the present. Go for it. Wait, a boulder of this size is not very easy even for me. This will require my utmost focus to magnify the power of my sword. I shall retire to the training grounds to make the preparations. Wait for my return. I wonder. I've never seen the guy train seriously, ever. And we're gonna go check on him. And here he is. I know I told that merchant I could help, but a boulder that size? I don't care if I'm out of a legendary bloodline, it's just too big. Oh no, can't believe I've run out of sake at a time like this. This won't do one bit. That's it for today. I'll just have to train tomorrow. And He's training today. I'm gonna make him. Watch. I know what to do. I have to fix... Oh yeah, that I know what I have to do. Give me 1 second. I'm also gonna save real quick. Alrighty. And we're gonna put a pretty water... put a happy little water wheel right here. And there we go. What's this? The mill's been mended. Who on earth did that? I've completely given up on the idea of making sake. But now I can get on with polishing the rice. Well, no time like the present. I better get started. And made little flowers appear. Later on you can make entire trees. I'll cut that melon. You consumed watermelon. Alright, we're gonna go get some... You're interested in how to brew sake, are you, Snowy? Well, this thing's here for polishing the rice, you see? Oh, and I'll tell you what I've got, something I think you'll like. This is some leftover stock from the store, but I made it myself. It's called Vista of the Gods. Oh, but you're even old. But are you even old enough to drink, Snowy? I'm 21 in dog years. Actually, I'm over 100 years old, so yes, absolutely. And we are gonna go bring this to Hercule here. Hold it right there, Fido. That smell, it's like Kushi's famous homebrewed sake. Fido, my friend, did you bring me some Kushi's sake? Oh, what a glorious day. Oh, good old sake. A man without drink is like a warrior without his trusty sword. In fact, it's said that Nagi himself relied on the power of sake in his battle with the dreaded Orochi. It's all so clear now. Let the training begin. I'll just try a bit of my usual routine. Okay, here I come. Okay. Feast your eyes on this. Susanoo style, exploding implosion. Huh? Yeah. Susanoo style, exploding implosion. And thus he has now Hercule. That's amazing. You sliced that huge rock clean in half. You really are something. I didn't think you could do it, Pops. Me either. I mean, of course I could. After all, I am Susanoo, the greatest warrior ever. You weren't just showing off when you said you're Nagi's descendant. Someone like you'd have no trouble fighting monsters off, huh? Well, anyway, thanks a lot. Now I can start doing business again. Did you say monsters? Of course. No problem. This is just a job for the skilled warrior in all of Nippon. Yes, I shall rid these lands of the vile presence. Just sit back and watch the great Susanoo work his magic. He shouldn't get all puffed up. He's nothing without us. Think he'll be okay? The monsters outside the village are nasty. Glorious Amaterasu. What a pleasure to witness your heroic deeds. I am in awe. When you cleaved the boulder into two, my heart skipped a beat. To see your skills with the brush is to witness to great art. Yeah, so do we get a reward or something, lady? I hardly think your participation had any impact, little bug. It's Isin. Stop calling me a bug. I'll crawl back into your kimono if you say that again. My word. Relax, lady. Furball here's more comfy anyway. Let's get back to that reward thing you were talking about. Come on, Ami, put your paw up or something. Go on, shake. I must apologize. I would like to reward you, but I'm afraid I haven't the power. I can barely muster enough strength to make a flower bloom. Though my body stands firmly here, within the confines of the village, my roots spread far and wide, protecting the remote areas outside. She's the spirit of a tree. These parts of me are known as guardian saplings. They'll collect the praise and adoration give me strength. The recent evil is eroding the guardian saplings. If this continues, I will wilt away as well, and my power will vanish. Worse yet, the dark power grows stronger with each passing day. Life as we know it will be consumed utterly in no time. Oh man, this is getting heavy. Great and powerful Amaterasu. Could it be so bold as to request your assistance in rejuvenating these guardian saplings by lifting the curse that enslaves them? I shall mark the locations of the nearby saplings on your map. I have grown tired. I haven't even the strength to speak now. I hope my request has not fallen on deaf ears. Amaterasu, may the fresh scent of flowers protect you always. Bah! I'm always itching for a good fight, but I sure don't want to poke my nose into this mess. Still, I'm stuck with Furball here till I get all the brush seals. Anyway, Ami's a god and all. What could possibly go wrong? Hey, did you listen to her, Furball? You get the rest of the brush techniques to save the world, and I'll steal and learn them. Yeah, that's the ticket. At any rate, let's start by following those marks on the map. Alright, where you're gonna buy some feed for the animals. And we're going off into the field. Huh? You probably know this already, Ami, but this here is Shinshu Field, the most beautiful field in Nippon. At least it's supposed to be. But ever since the incident, I've been getting a bad vibe. We better watch where we're going. You can look at the map. Okay. I know where I'm going. That's the first guardian sapling marked on the map. It's supposed to be a place for travelers to rest and recuperate, but just look at that. It looks like this place is definitely cursed from the looks of it. Places where evil has taken hold, luring monsters from far and wide, are known as cursed zones. I'm skipping through this because this is mostly just tutorial. We did it! Drifting Wolf. We're fighting these guys. Combat usually doesn't take too long if you... It's worth it too. Now that one didn't make me any money. That one wasn't worth it. Well, no, I did get a Demon Fang, so that's not bad, actually. What happened? I was out of chopping wood and consuming as natural and usual. Then I heard a loud rumbling like the earthquake from the lake. And a huge gust of wind blew up out of nowhere. I don't know what happened, but next, when I came to, it was like this. My art workshop just across the stream there, but it's up and vanished with the cursed zone appeared. The earth must be angry. All I want is to live with nature in peace, but now I can't. I noticed a figure running from lake towards Kamiki. Whoever the man was, I hope Mother Earth kept him safe. We are at the Hana Valley. I get kind of obsessed with, like, making trees bloom and everything. You'll see. Here we go. And something's wrong. Huh? We got rid of the monster, so why did the god's power disappear? Guess the curse of the gods of these lands must be really strong. They can't intervene till we do something about this stagnant air. That fish. To feed more animals. Yep, you can do that. Amaterasu is such a cool character too. Wait till you see just how powerful this wolf gets by the end of this game. She's no joke. She's probably one of Capcom's strongest protagonists, I really think. Drum Monkey. Not waste time. Guess this one. Easy kill. I like drifting sometimes as a wolf. I don't know why, it's just fun. What are you doing here? Go home already. I already told you I'm not looking for apprentices. Anyway, Hana Valley is no place for a mutt like you. Beyond this point lies my secret training ground. It's the perfect place to hide. I mean to train. Now, scoot, but be off with you. Oh, check out this wall painting. It said this crystal sphere that makes the trees grow to shine somewhere around here. Based on this painting, I'd say the rumor must be true. Still, something's not right. Do you think there's something missing from this painting? Yes. Son. Power of the sword. What in heaven's name? How did that happen? Well, now I can go hide. Now I can go train. Let's go! Don't walk in the poo water. What a strange place. Is this really the secret training ground Susanoo mentioned? Speaking of which, where'd Pops go anyway? gonna save. Been at it for 1.5 hours. I'm not gonna go too terribly late, to be honest with you guys. I'm probably gonna end this before too long. Maybe once I get the new power. Roar! What now? You foul beast, how did you get in here? Foul beast? You have some nerve sneaking into my private training ground. Now, you shall get a taste of my new secret technique. Your foul beast looks like an ordinary sleepy bear to me, Pops. Enough talk. My blade thirsts for battle. Here goes nothing. Susanoo style. Susanoo! Su? Sa? No? Susanoo! Now for Susanoo style. Exploding implosion! That'll teach you, foolish beast. You're no match for my new secret technique. Cough, cough. Rest in peace, foul beast. The great warrior Susanoo condemns the offense, not the offender. Anyway, there are other monsters I must deal with. I like his laugh, I do. There goes Hercule. And we take this, and we roll it. This way, and there we go. Someone had a lot of time on their hands to think this up. So, was that sphere in that wall painting? I bet the sphere is magic or something. You don't say. Sunlight! Hey, it's the guardian sapling. It's all withered like the others. What the? Who turned out the lights? Oh, it's another constellation. Okami. Monkey. Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. My gratitude for releasing my body from its slumber. Please accept my humble thanks in return for your great kindness. I am Sakagami, one of the triumvirate of Florida gods known as the Hanagami. My brethren and I have been entrusted with this brush, techniques known collectively as Green Sprout. I now grant my humble power to you. Use it wisely. And now comes my obsession with this game. That was Sakagami, one of the gods of Florida. Apparently the bloom brush technique can make flowers blossom. Simply drawing a circle on a withered tree. Hey, maybe I'll make the withered guardian sapling blossom too. This is why I love this game. This power. I am obsessed with making all the trees bloom. It is cathartic to me. I don't know why. I just love it. And you will too. As we go on our magical painting adventure. Look, everything grew back so quick. Sakuya wasn't kidding about the power of the guardian saplings. So this is what Hana Valley is supposed to look like. Seems Sakuya's guardian sapling has lifted the evil curse. I'm not sure how weak the gods have become recently, but must be taking some wickedly strong power to suppress this magnificent guardian sapling. Even if you are Shirinu Reborn, we might be up against more than we bargained for. Hey, Ami, what about the withered guardian sapling outside? I bet you could revive it like you did this one. And by bringing that guardian sapling back to life, we might be able to lift the curse there too. What are we waiting for? Leap back, leap before you think, right? And that's probably going to be where I stop for tonight. We're gonna once I do revive that tree down there, we're gonna get down there. That seems like a good stopping point, though, because that'll give tomorrow, or I don't know if it'll be tomorrow, but next day we play this game, something to do. Oh, he hit me. There's a weird trick to these ones. And he did. Yeah, I didn't get all my money. I'm not happy. Wolf drifting. Alright, let's go feed the pigs. For even more EXP. There we go. Oh, I can level up again. Let's do that. And we're going down here. Sorry, I thought I saw something. Whoa, Ami, hold on. Hana Valley looks so much better now, but what about the gloomy patch of the grass? They used the power of gloom to fill it in. Fill this here. And there we go. Green sprout tips. Yeah, so now I got a tip. Come on. And another tree. We're gonna keep going, getting more trees. Making all the trees pretty. That's what I'm gonna do. Beautiful game, really is. Here we go. Perfect. And there we go. Now we can bring back the island that it tried to bring back earlier. Trees. Trees. And the monkeys, I think, want seeds. Okay. I think most things want seeds at this point in the game. Moving on. Oh, and these are clover. Yeah, see those green lights there, Sacred Clover, and that's because it was Clover Studios that made the game. A little nod to the developers. go. I got every tree in this area. Alright. And we can go back. Get that item. Man, what a... I love this game. It's just beautiful. Like, it's just a pretty and a relaxing game. I mean, there's parts that can get a little stressful, but it's never too bad. You obtain the sun fragment. Alright. And that gives me... it raises my max health too. Oh, there's a clover across the lake. Okay, I gotta get it. Save here. Yes. Save here. And go grab that clover because it's gonna bother me if I don't. Here we go. Go back to the field, and we're gonna go resurrect the and go help. Yeah, resurrect the big tree out there. Oh, that's the new brush technique in the bag. Now, Ami, before you get all excited and forget what we're supposed to do, I have an important tip for you. Ready? Okay, then. If you ever forget what to do next. Yes, I know. I know. We're skipping that. I know. You talk a lot. And tree back. And this actually opens up a lot in this area. I think I'm going to get a new power and a lot of stuff, which I'm just going to be able to have fun exploring. Oh, that nasty curse zone is completely gone. The plants and animals are back and just feel that fresh breeze. Now that's what I call great divine intervention. If you keep on dispelling the evil curse like this, I bet the gods of nature will lend you their powers. Hey, that's Sakia's tree, isn't it? Maybe she perked up because you revived a guardian sapling. Well, we can't stop by and see her later. I mean, we're kind of on a roll here. How about we take a look around your new field first? You've been gone 100 years, right? Good run around this place will do you good. we will do that. Yes, I know we got the Fling Battle Stream. We will do that next time. I'm going to save here. Yep. So we're going to save here. I'm going to end the stream here tonight. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate Goblin being here, and if anybody decides to lurk or if anybody decides to check this video out later, thank you so much for dropping by. We're happy to have you. It's going to be a relaxing one. Might be a good one to go to sleep to put on in the background while you're trying to sleep, because I know I was quiet. You got to hear the quiet, soothing sound of my voice for most of this stream. But good night, guys. You have a good one. Take care. See you next time at Super Nintendo 64.